So, after my very first ever disappointment with Rock Auto, I finally got all the parts I needed to change my exhaust back to stock, which was no problem. It was real easy. No problem, just sent me the part that was missing, but I'm glad because I already paid for it. Anyways, I still highly recommend Rock Auto. Like I said, that was the first time ever, and the description's in the link below. Here it is. We got muffler, stock muffler. We got cat and a resonator. All the hardware I need: spring nut bolts, other bolts, nuts. Should be it. I'm not going completely stock. I'm going to keep the header on it still, because for what I paid for all of this, the header on the Protege stock is 3 different parts: manifold, a cat, and a downpipe. All together would have cost the exact same as I paid for all this. So I'm just going to keep that aftermarket header on and make everything else stock. But it'll definitely quiet it down a lot more than what it is now, considering my fart cannon completely broke off. Yeah, I was driving down the road one day and they had it completely graded, the whole road gone, except for the manholes in the middle of the road. They didn't have a mark. They were just sticking out like a foot above the ground, and I wasn't paying attention. Smashed right into it, broke the muffler clean off the car. So now it just sounds like a nasty little riced out Honda. Sorry guys. So now that the rain's finally died down, I finally have a chance to do my exhaust. The rain's been nasty and it looks like it's gonna rain again, but it's not raining now, so let's try to get this done as quick as possible. The car is in gear, the emergency brake's on, it's up on ramps, and a wheel chock. Just in case, safety first, right? I can't use jack stands because, I'm working in gravel, so that's not safe. Hopefully I have enough room under the entire car to do the entire exhaust. I don't know if I will or not. Hopefully you can see this monstrosity that happened. There's where it broke. Yes, zip ties. But the problem is, the kid that had it before me decided to weld the whole thing together. It's one gigantic piece. So that's why I actually had to go through and buy all the parts for the whole exhaust. I don't think I'm gonna have enough room down there. I might have to find a garage to do this in. There was no way I could get the bolts off from the header to the first cap. So right off the bat, I gotta switch it around. I'm really considering finding a garage to do this in. Woo! So these 2 bolts are the only thing bolting up this entire exhaust. Like I said, he welded the whole thing together for some reason. Welded. Come on. Why this kid insisted on welding everything is beyond me. Ugh. I'm gonna have to cut stuff off. Finally got it disconnected. One solid piece all the way down, like I said. The only thing I have left to do is cut all the zip ties I have holding it up down there without turning the vehicle around. When all else fails, jack stand with this extra support of the jack itself. You can't ever be too careful, guys. So I got the metal zip ties. Not really. They're cut off. They're cut off, more twisted, tightly. But this whole exhaust is loose, and I'm hoping I don't have to cut it just to take it out from underneath the vehicle. Job well done. So here we have it. One solid piece. Except obviously where it broke off down here. Why would you do that? What if you had to work on this? You didn't think about that, did you? But you didn't have to work on it. I did. But I got it out. Whoa. So when you're doing an exhaust, it's just a simple bolt-on procedure. There's really not much to it. You stick it where it needs to go, you put the bolts in, you tighten them down, and you're done. You know, you got to put your gaskets in and stuff, and all the gaskets are different. Mine just slide right over the pipe and get squished in between the two flanges where they get bolted up. But you know, some of them are rings. You have to put the rings, I'm pretty sure they kind of snap in to the exhaust, but they're all different. It's all simple. It's a very simple procedure, like I said. Just bolt on. I'm done. There's the old one. Junk. Complete and total garbage. And there's my new one. Completely stock. Not broken. Hopefully quiet. And shiny. Let's turn it on, see how it sounds. I cannot believe how quiet that actually is. Compared to what it sounded like before. Blah, 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 pow, pow. Now it sounds bearable, very bearable. Don't get me wrong, with the little fart cannon that scraped off the ground one too many times, it looks like, it didn't sound bad. When it broke off, it sounded horrible. Like I was afraid to drive it around thinking I would get pulled over, knowing that I would get pulled over. It's ridiculous how quiet it is now. I love it. Love it! I usually keep things from my old cars, and I officially have something off the Mazda that I'm keeping. A little garage trophy right there. Alright, so like I said, changing an exhaust it's a simple job. You know, it's basically bolt on. Even if you get an aftermarket exhaust, you're gonna take your old one off and you're gonna just bolt the new one exactly where the old one was. It's very simple. You just gotta remember your gaskets and stuff, or you're gonna have exhaust leaks and it's gonna sound bad. So it's a really simple job. I hope you enjoyed watching me. If you like the videos, hit subscribe, hit like, comment below. I appreciate it, guys. See you next time.